I don't give a what he say to me. I don't give a what he say about me. I don't give a what reporters write about. Fighters used to spit in each other's faces. Fighters used to throw punches at conferences. Fighters used to fight before the fight. A lot of used to happen back in the day. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What up, champion in training? It's Reemus here, and welcome back to the Art of the Champion, where we speak having a champion's mindset. The topic of today's video is the fact that fighting isn't nice. Fighting isn't nice. It isn't the sport that you're supposed to focus on trying to be the good guy. It's a blood sport, and we gotta get it. And the champion that we're gonna use as the example to get this through is Thurman. Now, Thurman, I like Thurman because he's the one-time guy who appreciates a good knockout, and we all do. And much better than that is his mindset and belief that when you're inside of the ring, it's time for business. You can be outside of the ring and things can go well, things can go, you can be friends with certain boxers or whatever, that stuff. But when you're inside of the ring, it's time to fight. And I think that in this day and age when everything's on social media and you have sponsorships and all of that stuff, it kind of takes away from the fact that fighting at its heart is fighting. Of course, it is a sport, which means it's a business, and you have to be marketable, and you have to have relationships with all these different, sponsors and different types of people who don't actually understand that fighting is fighting. At the end of the day, it's only two people that go in the ring, and these two people are putting their lives on the line. This is real stuff. You have to shed that belief and do whatever it takes to win. You have to shed that niceness to some extent and make sure that the person you are when you're in the ring is a bit separate. And when you remember that, you're able to have the urgency to make sure that you just do whatever is needed to be done when you're inside of the ring and when you're in the gym. Now, the reason why I say this is because if you go in a lot of boxing gyms, you will get the kind of vibe that this isn't a blood sport, because there are a lot of people chilling, there are a lot of people just kind of training a little bit and they're going through the motions. But I'm thinking, is this, what are we doing here? This is the blood sport, this is boxing. When you go inside the ring, you're putting your health on the line. And even if you're not putting your health on the line, you're putting your reputation on the line. And even if you're not putting your reputation on the line, you should be trying your hardest to make sure that you're doing whatever it takes to become a world champion and solidify yourself in boxing history. If you're not going towards that goal, then there really is no point in being a fighter, because it's too harsh. There's too many negatives, there's too many risks, there's too many costs. You could get ripped off by this guy. There's too many people that you could be hurt by. There's too many injuries that you could sustain that could mess you up for the rest of your entire life. This is the blood sport. Fighting isn't nice. Fighting is messy. But the point is, you're supposed to remember that and make sure that you use that as motivation to train as hard as you possibly can and take it serious as much as you can. So next time you're in the gym, is it wise to really stand and talk, even if it is having a nice chat? For the 3 hours or 2 hours or however long you're there, you should make that time is dedicated to what it is that you're doing. Now, as you're in there, tell yourself, I gotta do whatever it takes. That's what it means to be an extraterrestrial kind of champion, rather than just a common champion that is sort of becoming the norm today. And in my belief, it's not about getting back to maybe the golden age of the Sugar Rays, but as I say, it's about moving forward into a new platinum age where we use the aspects of what it is to live in this day and age so that we can maintain the aspect of fighters being great and entertaining fighters that are marketable, but they also understand that at the heart of it, this is fighting. So I hope this helped you in some way. I hope it motivated you to take it a little bit more serious, do whatever it takes. And I also hope to see you in the next video. So that is Reemus signing out.